Well, here we are at the Iowa Nut Growers Association nut research site on the campus of Indian Hills Community College. Well, now look at this little guy. Here's another chestnut tree. It looks like a scraggly guy, but there's definitely some burrs. Okay, so here is a chestnut burr that's not even close to being ripe yet. Not even close to opening up that spiny burr. So it'll be another several days, if not a week, for this one here. But for a scraggly looking, nondescript tree, boy, it's got all sorts of chestnut burrs. It's pretty loaded. So I'm here with Ron Jacks, and he's with R&R Tree Farm, helping me plant some hazelnuts here at Indian Hills. We're looking at this chestnut tree that's absolutely loaded. So as you can see, okay. So we got this little guy in the center, kind of flat on both sides, and then we got our traditional with one flat side. Oh, those are big. Wow, those are full of burrs, full of nuts. I saw some burrs on the ground here.
There's a lot more
over here.
The next tree over.
Let's go check it out. Ah. Okay, so here's a... Oh, that's already been into. Well, let's see what we can find. If there's any that hit the ground. Oh, there's one. Okay. So the trick here is just take your feet and use your feet together here. Oh no, this one doesn't seem to want to come apart. Well, let's see if we can find a different one. Here's one. Okay, this will come apart. So you get your feet up in here, and you can just kind of pop the burr open. And then once the burr is open, you can get in there very carefully without... whoa, that's a nice size. Look at that. Would you look at that? And of course, then the center one is just a flat kernel, basically. Okay. And of course, chestnuts are important to harvest every day. They're perishable. So this isn't a hard nut. I can squeeze this. It's kind of spongy. So one of those things that you need to be out in the orchard harvesting every day so they don't go bad. Well, that's the Indian Hills Community College Iowa Nut Growers Association nut research plot. We've got a lot of different things growing out here. And so we're going to go check out some of the pecan and hickories and black walnut trees. Well, it looks like somebody else found the pecan tree as well. The critters get to them real quick. So here's one of the pecans, one of these northern pecan varieties. Not the biggest pecan you've ever seen, but looks pretty nice. And take a look at this tree. It is loaded. Well, coming up to another pecan tree that's pretty loaded, full of nuts. This whole row of pecan trees has done pretty well. Boy, it's nice to take a stroll through the research planting here. Nice shade trees, full of nuts in a lot of cases. That's what it's all about. The Iowa Nut Growers Association. Check us out on the web at iowanutgrowers.org. I'm sorry, .com. Boy, oh boy, look at the persimmons. So we're here down at the bottomland area of the research site here at Indian Hills Community College, and this is where a bunch of persimmons were planted several years ago. Boy, oh boy. Look how well they've done. Just loaded with fruit. I mean, look at that. There's some nice fruit on the ground here. Oh boy, look at that. Woo-hoo-hoo. And it seems they're all just completely loaded. We found persimmons. Holy moly. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. These beautiful persimmons here. And they're just loaded. Wow, that's good. So you never know what you're going to find here on the orchard floor. Oh, did you find a big nut?
A big nut.
Ha, baseball. Well, that makes sense. We're right here behind the ball field. So, boy, somebody hit that one a long ways. They jacked that one. It's been a fun day here at Indian Hills Community College in Centerville. We got some seedlings planted, took a look at the research planting, and even foraged for a snack in the persimmon orchard. Much thanks to Ron Jacks of R&R Tree Farms near Denver, Iowa. And I especially want to thank Narek Smith and Bryden Castor and all the great staff here. They have things looking in tip-top shape for the 2021 Southern Iowa Agroforestry Field Day being held tomorrow, Saturday, October 2nd. Thanks everyone, and please like, share, and subscribe.